The Z Fold5. Boy, don't I got a good video for y'all today. Y'all lucky for this. I finally got my 3-month review for y'all today, so I want to let y'all know how I'm feeling about this, the good, and there's definitely some bad, so I definitely want to talk about that too. So stay tuned. So yeah, this thing already been out for 3 months now, man. This is crazy. Your time going way too fast for me, but I got a lot of experience with this thing so far. I've been using this thing pretty much the whole 3 months, so I definitely got my experience with this phone. Like, I've been going through this. So let's go and get up into it. The first thing I gotta go and talk about is the build quality and the design and just like the whole durability, how this thing held up so far. And the design, I swear to God, man, this thing is beautiful, bro. I love it. I was talking about this with the Z Flip 5. I like the designs out here, and like the difference with the Z Fold 5 is, all right, so my bad about that. Apparently the microphone died. Fuck was he talking about? I don't even remember at this point. Oh yeah, basically what I was saying was the difference between this and the Flip 5 is that this actually got a matte back on it. So the matte back is nice. It's gonna depend on the person you're talking to, you feel me? But like me personally, I prefer glossy backs. But if we, oh shit, what the fuck was that? I did a whole trick shot with this Pixel 8 Pro, but I'm grabbing my Pixel 8 Pro over here because this matte back over here is so matty. Yes, that's the word I'm about to use today. It's so matty though. It feels so good. I'm gonna just let that explain itself. But the matte back feels so good on here. It just feels different than any other matte back that I ever felt. It just feels that much softer. So this feels good and all, but like the Pixel 8 Pro is just a whole different beast. But it also is good for not getting fingerprints. I mean, it's still gonna get fingerprints up on it, but at the same time, like you ain't gonna get fingerprints like you would something like a Z Flip 5 in this color over here. You gonna get fingerprints out here, all right? But this is cool right here. I'm rocking with this. And as for the actual build quality, this thing feels like a tank, bro. I'm telling y'all. So I don't really think I'm gonna have too much issues with this. It's good for me. Everything is glass, metal, whatever you can think of. That's just the regular, like, premium materials you're gonna find in an expensive phone like this. Like, it got it for sure. And as for the durability, I know some folks be having issues out there. Like, I be seeing these door dashers out here with their Flip 5s and all that, and like, it be cracked down the middle. Me personally, I never had that issue. I'm just saying, but that's just me. Actually, the only time I think I really had an issue is when I had the original Galaxy Fold. Well, I still had the original Galaxy Fold, but I had like a kind of a dot in the AMOLED screen. And you know, the Galaxy Fold's known for its durability issues or whatever, but I didn't really have that much issue with that either. So I've been cool on the original Fold too. The only thing I really noticed with this is, and by the way, I usually keep an official Samsung case up on here, so just putting that out there. But I noticed that I have like a scratch kinda down like just the side right here, but that's probably just me. Just me being like neglectful and whatever else. I don't remember what the fuck happened there. I'm usually very careful about my devices, but yeah, I noticed it's like a couple of scratches right here, kind of along the border of the phone, like on the cover screen. But besides that, I mean, it's held up really good, man. There's really no flaws with this. But as always, you know, we gotta go and get into this thing. We talk about this all the time, and I'm never gonna give up. Obviously, I better not. The camera. So let me go ahead and check my photos over here and see where I took these pictures and videos at. All right, so by the way, I took this phone everywhere, and I'll be outside for real though. So I'm always on the road wherever else. And like, I'm just looking right now. It looks like I've been in Kenosha, obviously taking pictures out here downtown. Looks like I've been in Milwaukee, Chicago, the bowling alley. So it looked like I've been everywhere with my Z Fold 5. I've even been in like, I remember I was driving from Vegas to California, or LA rather, and like I took pictures of the mountains and all this. So go ahead and check out these pictures and videos I got from the Z Fold 5.
Come on, Ed, you need some water. Oh, you're doing that awful. Could have just got your water right there.
I'm good. And y'all, that's gonna be the pictures and videos on the Z Fold5. So my thing about this is it got crazy cameras. Like, it's definitely great. It's not gonna be nothing that's good as like an S23 Ultra. So I'm recording on this right now, and you can tell for yourself the quality on there is busting. It's a whole different level. But I'm just saying, on here it's pretty good too. So you got 30 times zoom and all that. You ain't gonna get like the 10 times zoom like they used to have in the Z Fold 2, like they got in the Peasant Galaxies. But look, even the Peasant Galaxies, they got it these days too. So look at like the S23 FE. I think that got 30 times zoom. I remember I was taking videos out there in Beverly Hills, and like, man, the photos and like just the mountains and everything else out there in California, and like when I was in Vegas, the colors and just like the quality and everything just hit for real on the Z Fold5. That's why, like, look, I use my S23 Ultra, but I don't use it probably as much as I should. But at the same time though, I feel like I'm satisfied with the Z Fold5 camera. I do love the 100 times zoom though, and I love how crispy it is when you just zoom in. It definitely looked better than when I record on the Z Fold5 over here. I should just record on this S23 Ultra some more. I don't know why I don't do that, but that don't got nothing to do with this. The cameras on the Z Fold5, I'm satisfied for sure. And I go for the front and back cameras. So everything about the cameras, really, I don't think you're gonna be disappointed with it. I should say though, because I'd be capping if I did say it was good, the only camera I have an issue with is the under display camera on the main screen right here. This shit is just shit. Just to put it as basic as I can. It's because it's under display, it's not gonna be as good as some you're gonna find on like the cover screen like camera right here. So if you're gonna be doing Google Duo or Meet, whatever the fuck Google calling it these days, the Google video calling service, because I know they probably gonna change it again by the time you watch this video, but basically what I'm saying is use the cover screen if you're gonna be doing video calls. Or better yet, go ahead and go to the camera or go to the selfie mode and then just use the phone like this, and then you can use the main camera while you're looking at this screen right here. So if you're really trying to shut down the group video calls, then use your main camera right here and they gonna be jealous, all right? They gonna be like, damn, Latrell, where the fuck you get that kind of camera from? Oh shit, no, they don't. It's just my Z Fold5, whatever. The next thing we got going to talk about is the OS and the speed up on here. So the OS and the speed on the Z Fold5, Samsung's kind of known for their features and all that on all the Galaxies, I guess, but you got a bunch of features on the Z Fold5. So you got flex mode. I can go over here to the camera. I could pull this up right here. I was just saying, like, the selfie option. Where is it? Let me get out of pro video. I deadass don't know how to figure this out. I'm trying to like go through the camera settings, because usually it would just give me the option to go ahead and just pull up this camera right here so somebody can see themselves while I'm taking a picture of them. But for whatever reason, that's not in here ever since I got this One UI 6 beta. So I'll talk about that too in a second. Basically what I'm saying is, usually, maybe it's not in the beta right now, but I can go ahead and take a picture of somebody and they can see themselves in the viewfinder. So they can tell me right there from the jump, like how they want it. And look, fellas, you know this, all right? Right, look. So when you're taking a picture of a woman, she wants you to take a picture of her, like she feeling good, you know, she doing her, whatever. You know, like, look, one picture is not gonna be good enough. 10 pictures ain't gonna be good enough. And look, the viewfinder, honestly, that probably ain't even gonna make a difference, you feel me? But like, at least it probably helps somewhat for them. But look, all right, ladies, y'all go crazy though, you know what I'm saying? I'm not judging, all right? I'm just saying, that's just how it is, at least in my experience. But you got all these features, and also, like I was telling y'all, I got the One UI 6 beta, so obviously that shows you that Samsung's keeping up with the updates up on here. So I got One UI 6 and Android 14. We don't got the latest Google Play system update, but I'm pretty sure that's separate from Samsung. For the Samsung, the latest Android security patch level we got is October, and we just hit November. So, I mean, I'm not really mad at them for that. Also, I'm not one of them dudes that's like, I gotta have the latest security patch. I really don't give a fuck, because oh shit, look at that. We got an update right there. But I'm not Obama, I'm not Trump, I'm not fucking Biden, whoever. I don't care. Nobody's really out to get me, so I don't need the latest security patch on my phone, bro. Nobody out to get me for real. I'm saying that, look, I'm jinxing myself. Somebody gonna come through this fucking video and come at me. Look, chill out though. Overall though, the software, I love it. The software features and everything. Samsung's just known for being Samsung. They got the Samsung decks and everything, so you can't pull up built-in Samsung decks on here. That's not an option. Hopefully it is in the future though, because over there, I got my Tab S9 Plus just off the camera on the pool table over there, and I love built-in Samsung decks. I know this is a little bit small for like a desktop mode up on here, but still, I feel like that would be cool to have it on our Fold for real, right? But with that being said, you do got wireless decks, so you can go ahead and plug in your Fold and you can actually get Samsung decks, unlike your Z Flip 5, which for whatever fucking reason, Samsung still didn't do that. Like, I don't get it. I know you can figure out the thermo, Samsung. Don't play that bullshit with me, all right? Look, I know y'all can do it. You're Samsung. And as for the speed, you got the Snapdragon 8 Gen 2. So if you don't know that, basically it's the latest and greatest like processor that Samsung put up in their phone, and you ain't gonna have no issues with it. It's snappy and fast and everything. I ain't got no issues with this thing. So the speed and the OS on the Z Fold5 is definitely valid. Now let's go and talk about the screens, not the screen like I usually say in my videos, but the screens and the fingerprint scanner, which is over here on the side on the Z Fold5. So the screens, I never have any issues with Samsung screens. I don't really think I had an issue ever since the A14, but also that phone's like what, 100, 200 bucks, so it's cheap as fuck. Of course it's gonna be bad. Honestly, for that phone, it's decent. I ain't even do a review on that thing, but I really don't feel like it, I'm not gonna lie. Anyway, what I'm saying is, like, on the cover display, it looks good. I'm pretty sure it's 1080p. My beef with it though is that, you know what, I'll save it for a little bit later, but let's go and talk about the screen quality on here. The screen quality is definitely valid. It's 1080p, so it's not gonna be 1440p, but 1080p, I feel like that's good enough too. But then you wanna go ahead and unfold it, and then you get this 1440p screen over here. So it looks good, colorful, usual Samsung stuff that we already know about. So Samsung ain't gonna disappoint us over here. We got HDR, we got the 120 hertz for both screens actually. We got S Pen support, so we can actually use an S Pen up on here ever since the Z Fold 4, and yeah, I think it's cool. Actually, you know what? Nah, I'm pretty sure we had S Pen support, I want to say maybe since the Z Fold 3, but I could be wrong, so don't quote me on that. I'm just saying, you got the crease and everything right here, right? So you're gonna kind of feel it, but like if you're mostly scrolling up and down like you do with most content, I don't think you're gonna notice it really. And just using it, looking here at front, you're not gonna notice it when you're just looking at your phone. Like you get used to it. Probably like when I first got my original Fold, right? I got used to it in the initial setup. So I noticed it at first, but I was like, I forgot about it, like before I even set up the phone. Now let's go and see what's good with that sound quality. I'm gonna try to do the best for y'all just listening through this microphone over here. I got this lapel mic on. And you know we gotta do it, as always. Every single video I do a sound test on, I gotta pull up my boy Chucky Beats. We got over here by Chucky Beats. Speaker at the top, speaker at the bottom. So let's hear this. Definitely valid, definitely valid. Let's go and close this. There we go. And then I'm pretty sure in the earpiece we have a speaker too. So that might be 3 speakers right there. Speakers, valid, cool. Next. Now we gotta go and talk about the call quality up on here and just the data. So this actually support millimeter wave, and I don't remember if I did a video on this, but I'll be in Chicago, I'll be in Milwaukee. Kenosha got millimeter wave, but I'm pretty sure it's just like AT&T, US Cellular. It's not really Verizon out here. We got Verizon obviously, but we don't got millimeter wave for Verizon. But when I'm in Milwaukee or even Madison, Chicago, you know, it's kind of known for Verizon millimeter wave. Chicago's millimeter wave is actually where Verizon started their millimeter wave at. So it actually runs really good out there. I remember I got maybe, I think it was 3 gigabits down out there. I was in the Chicago loop, so if you know about Chicago, I was out there in the loop, so that's downtown, and yeah, beast performances. That was late at night, but still. So that's cool to see up on here. We also got the sub-6 5G, and then just for the call quality, I never had no issues with it. It got Wi-Fi calling, and I'm using it on T-Mobile. And when I be going over here to my downtown, like beach, it's called Simmons Island Beach out here in Kenosha, I get like gigabit internet speeds out here. So, I mean, pretty good. But we got to go and check out that call quality. So I'm going to go and grab my landline again. What the fuck did I just put it? I just ended the video. Oh shit, I forgot it's in my room. So I'll be back. Let me go to my room and then we can start this call quality test. All right, so I finally found my landline. It took me a little bit because I didn't know what the hell I did with it, but you know what? It is what it is. Let's go ahead and get this thing started though. Let's go ahead and call my phone. All right, so let's go and take this thing off of Do Not Disturb because it's actually like 4 in the morning right now, so it's late as hell. All right, there we go. Finally got a call. It's probably that's literally the only calls I be getting on this phone. And oh shit, I forgot about this. So we actually, let me put this on mute because this thing going crazy right now, but we actually got Bixby text call on here. So I never really tried this out before, but you know what? Let's put the landline on speakerphone. Let's turn it up. Let's click on this.
I'm using Bixby text call to convert your voice to text and respond to you. If you want to continue, please stay on the call.
I can go ahead and talk, and it's actually like saying, like showing me what I'm saying into the phone. You know what? Let me come in front of the camera real quick. So I can see right now, I'm just talking into the phone, and you can see that it's basically putting everything that I'm saying onto the phone so I don't have to actually talk to the person. So you got some options right here. You can type a response. You could go to the keypad. I can click on this.
Is this urgent?
No.
I can't talk right now.
All
I'll
right.
call you back later.
All right, bet you damn bastard. Shit, I'm hanging up there. All right, look, let me chill out though. Let me chill out. But for real though, now let's go and do the call quality test.
All right, y'all. So right now I'm talking from my landline. I'm talking through the Galaxy Z Fold5 over here. I got up to my ear and the phone's closed. So let me know how y'all think about this. Let me know the sound quality. And now I'm switching it over to speakerphone. So again, let me know how y'all feel about this. And give me 1 second right here. I'm about to go ahead and turn on my fan. All right, I just turned it on. So now we got some wind noise over here. Let me know how y'all feeling about this. Sound good? Not sound good? Let me know. Now I'm about to go ahead and unfold it. So I just unfolded my Z Fold5. We still on speakerphone, still in front of the fan. And now I'm about to go ahead and slam this phone, see if you can hear it or not. I just slammed it. Let me know how y'all feel about that sound quality right there. And now we back to the speaker. I'm sorry, not the speakerphone, but the earpiece. All right, so now I'm talking to y'all through my landline to the Z Fold5 speakerphone. Of course, we're on full volume. So again, let me know how y'all feeling about the call quality up on here. And now we're about to go over here and switch to the earpiece. And now y'all listening to me through the Z Fold5 earpiece. So look, this shit ain't no game, man. Y'all got me running up and down these damn stairs and shit like this. This shit tiring, man. Look, I'm in it for the game. Like this, I'm dedicated to the game for real though. But let me know how y'all feel about this.
And now I gotta tell y'all some of the pros about this thing and some of the things that's a little bit more suspect about the Z Fold5. So let's go and run into that. First pro I got about this is that, like I brought it up earlier, it feels like a tank. So when I hold this thing, I don't feel like it's just gonna break on me. So I feel like this is right. They for real did hold up to that price tag with the durability up on here. This ain't no Royale Flex Pad, nothing like that. We far away from them days now. So the Z Fold5, you is not gonna find no issues with the durability up on here. Hopefully anyway. I don't think that you're gonna find an issue with like the inside screen cracking or nothing like that. It's possible though, but Samsung should have you covered. So go ahead and hit them up about that. Me personally though, like I said, I never had no issue, but I do be taking care of my shit though. Like it's a $2,000 phone, so I'm better act like it, you know what I'm saying? But also I feel like if you're gonna be paying this much for a phone, at least spend like look at this real quick, right? So they have Samsung Care Plus, right? That is a fraction compared to what the actual phone costs. So spend that little bit of money compared to the actual phone and get you some insurance. I'm just saying, I got it through T-Mobile. I don't have Samsung Care Plus, but shit, I might get Samsung Care Plus too. I don't know. The next pro about this is that it got Wi-Fi 6E. So yes, it do got Wi-Fi 6E. I got Linksys, Atlas Maxes all around my crib. So it all got Wi-Fi 6E. These days, if I'm gonna be dailying the phone, I really don't want a phone that don't got Wi-Fi 6E. And now Wi-Fi 7 about to come out. So damn, y'all slow it down for a little bit, you feel me? Look, my bank account can only support so much. The next pro about this is the 30 times zoom camera. So yes, 30 times zoom, like it's not a gimmick. It like at first everybody was saying it was a gimmick. Even me, when I said like when the S20 Ultra first came out, I was defending that. I was putting my ass on the line, like in the line of fire, all right? And look, everybody now hopping on this 100 times zoom and all that. 30 times zoom, even though it ain't 100 times zoom, all right? That'd be better, but 30 times zoom itself is pretty good. So also the inside screen's brightness is way better than before. So yes, the inside screen brightness, it really was not that good on the Z Fold 4. I step outside and I have to just use the cover screen. I'm like, what the fuck am I looking at? A blank screen? It wasn't that dramatic, but at the same time, like it's about the same brightness I'm pretty sure it's the S23 Ultra screen. The next pro is the software support. So you got, I think, 5 years of updates on the Z Fold5. Like I was telling y'all, we got the One UI 6 beta right now. So yeah, latest updates and everything. I even got an update waiting for me on my phone right now. I should have did it, but I didn't know there was an update. So overall, you got the water resistance, you got the features, you got the Samsung DeX, you got all this stuff up in here. The Pixel Fold, people been saying that it's not as durable as it could be. And I heard that it's a little bit too short and other things like that. The Z Fold5, it's just like refinement after refinement after refinement. They're on the 5th generation now. So, I mean, you better bet that they actually put some work into this already. And now we got the cons, of course. So I'd be bullshitting if I said that I didn't have any issues with this, because I definitely do. I said it in the beginning of the video. And the first one is, I just said it, right? The cover screen. It's too narrow now, so I just can't get with it. It's not that bad, but at the same time though, I would prefer it to be something like my Pixel 8 Pro, my S23 Ultra. A regular phone, and then when I unfold it, it's like a nice big tablet. Nowadays, that's what I want. I don't really want this because when I go to snap, my pictures just look weird on IG stories or whatever else. And it's cool for one-handed ability, but at the same time though, man, we got software features for that if we want to. And like, I just prefer a wider screen. At least give us the option. If most people don't like it, then just go back to how it was before. Another thing is that these things don't come with screen protectors no more. So I didn't say anything about the Z Flip 5 because I don't think it ever came with the screen protector. It do on the inside, and same thing with the Z Fold 5. It do got a screen protector on the inside, but I'm talking about the outside screen. So when I had my Z Fold 2, I still have my Z Fold 2 and like the Z Fold 3 and whatever else, those had screen protectors on the outside screen. That was back when Samsung put it on like the S21 and whatever else. But nowadays they just don't do it at all because like just being cheap. Just fuck you, the consumer, I guess. I got a nice little speaking screen protector up on here. Shout out to Speaking Note, man. They make the best screen protectors in the market. I'm telling y'all, except for the Pixel 8 Pro, do not get that shit. I'm telling y'all. The Easy Fit is trash, but I'm telling y'all, the screen protector on the Z Fold 5, like they need to put one on here again on the Z Fold 6. And then lastly, I wish I had it, but I had sold it already to somebody on Twitter or X. Fuck you, Elon. But pretty much this did not change that much from the Z Fold 4. So it's basically the same exact thing as the Z Fold 4 except for better brightness and things like that. Honestly, right now, that's the only thing I can think of from the Z Fold 4. The only thing that they really changed from the Z Fold 4 is just to purposely piss me off where they changed the flash from over here to over here, and they just made some slight tweaks so you can't use the same accessories on your Z Fold 5 and the Z Fold 4. Samsung know what the hell they doing. They don't give a damn. Like, we know this for sure, all right? Like, we should know this by now. This stuff ain't on accident, all right? Samsung is a mega corporation. Like, they know what they doing. And that's where I go and translate over to this question, which is, should you get the Z Fold 5? Do it get the Jennings stamp of approval? And should you get it over the Z Fold 4? Should you upgrade? So, listen to this. If you have a Z Fold 4, I'd say hell no. That it literally makes no sense to go ahead and go to the Z Fold 5 and the Z Fold 4. The 3, 4, 5, basically all that is the same. It really didn't change that much from even the 3. I got the 3 up in my room, but it really didn't change that much from the Z Fold 4. So just keep your Z Fold 4. Wait for the Z Fold 6 maybe. But I'm saying if this is your first foldable phone, I would say hell yeah, get the Z Fold 5, man. I love this thing. I use it every single day, and it's just maybe my favorite phone out right now. I've been Fold fan since the original Fold came out, bro. Like, I've been on that shit heavy. Y'all know me about this, right? Look at my past video. I did not want to put down that original Fold, but I finally just retired it with the 5. But yeah, Z Fold 5 overall, I can say that I recommend it, except if you're coming from the Z Fold 4. The Z Fold 3, then yeah, you can upgrade too. But at the same time, from a Z Fold 4, it just don't make no sense. You're getting a Z Fold 4 Plus. But overall, man, let me know how y'all feel about this, and would y'all get the Z Fold 5 3 months later? Definitely worth it to me, though. Appreciate y'all for coming through, though, man. Y'all always be coming through for me, but I'm gonna go get up out of here, man. So thanks for watching. If you like this video, go and give this video a like. And if you really liked it, go and subscribe. And go and follow me on my social media, Eddie Centec on Instagram and X and Facebook, but Instagram and X are most active. And stay tuned, man, because I have been busy as hell this week. I probably put out like 5 videos, well, not put out, but I recorded 5 videos so far this week. So, like, this gonna be a lot of videos coming out, man. Stay tuned for that. And also, I got my Pixel 7 Pro. It's been a year since that thing came out now, so I want to go and talk about that a year later. So again, if you interested in Google Pixels, then watch that too. But with that being said, man, y'all be smooth. I'm gonna get up with y'all later. Peace out.